So whilst we're drifting through space, the first thing I'm going to get into is the changes to chromatic metal. Oh, we get a landing pad. Oh, damn. I got one more thing to do for the... Now, so it's been well over an hour and a half, so I'm wondering if the base thing is ready, because I made the roamer exocraft thing. So we'll see if that works. In other words, does the timer work when I go offline? That's what... So... See, this is strange, because now I've got another game save. So, in the first games that I played, the game save that I loaded up was 18 million. And I'm wondering, like, I can open up different game saves around my system. I got, well, the cloud didn't, I think when I came on, the cloud was off. Then I tried to load from the cloud, and it's, I don't know if I loaded from the cloud first. I think I did, because that's where I thought I was going to get the game saved. So when I first started, I never had the cloud turned on, theoretically, I hope. But I didn't save the last game on the cloud, which was like, I was at 750 million. My bird's chattering in the background. So I thought, well, I might as well start over again and see if I can get through the quests again. Because I remember when I first started, it was so hard to get the quest started, and not really understanding how the quests work and everything else. It was confusing. I'm kind of old and stuff like that. I don't think very well. But this time around, you know, I had some help, because I've been in there before and looked up a few things. And I got the base terminal to do its missions. People are saying they're getting slow frame rates. Yeah, it probably is, you know. But I can play the game. I don't know. So it does seem slow. I don't dare to find out how much the frame rates is. So then I thought, well, I'll start the game again. So far, the quests have been going almost perfectly. It started out with, oh god, I forgot what it started with. I gotta go look at my list. That's why I wrote this down, because I can't remember things. Part 1. Part 8. Part 7, Part 6, Part 5, Part 4, Part 3, Part 2. Free ship hunting. So first I did free ship hunting. Atlas missions. Okay, so, well, the Atlas path shows up here. But then there was, this thing about Artemis. Building the base, working on the base, not really knowing quite what I was doing. That came from the base computer. And then, I thought it said Artemis in the beginning, and then it jumped to Apollo missions. And then at the end of that, now it's the Ghost in the Machine, and it was from here when the Ghost in the Machines came up, the missions to expand the base also came up, which is down here. These are still kind of tutorials, but some things are linked with each other, like, and some of it's still like, you gotta really pay attention to the fine print. It's kind of crazy. I guess Nada, I was thinking that Nada, the Nada android, was in cahoots with the computer system to get, well, I think they found Artemis was a real person type of creature traveler, and he got hurt or something. So they saved his mind and put it in the computer. But they never wanted to tell him that he was in a computer, because they thought that it would be too destructive for him. That's why there's some options about lying, to protect, to kind of help him out. So you can either tell the truth and tell him he's in a computer, or you can lie to him and say, we don't really know where you're at yet, I'm thinking I want to lie and not tell him that he's in there, and tell him that, maybe he can still be found somewhere or something. Cut it out! No! No! No, stop that! What else? So we got expanding the base, and then there was missions from the base computer to build things. And for a while there, I got 1 or 2 items like for free. They just came up after an hour and a half. But evidently, you still have to build each item in this in the base computer archives. And there's about 10 whatever items. So now this is all ready to do the last one, I think. So, I guess you can go offline and you can come back to those missions. And another thing, like, whenever you're doing something, you've got to have the mission available on your computer. Like, you've got to click on it and say, okay, I'm going to do this mission in order for it to show up in the game. I forget that sometimes. A lot of people forget it. That's a thing. That's just the way it is. I don't really have a problem with it. It's mission management, I guess. So we just deal with it, I guess. There's the computer. So let's see if we're gonna get the landing pad, and that should be the last one. These are missions off the computer. Oh, 98%. Ooh, really? So there's still something left after that. It'll be interesting to find it. Okay, landing pad, cool. So we need 10 metal plating. That's 500 ferrite. And we've got a couple of 2 microprocessors. I think we can build them microprocessors now. They're like 20,000 a piece. So there's something left. In order to get that, we've got to, maybe after we build a landing pad, that's going to, alright, we're going to need, we have to have 2 of these.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Product constructed. Product constructed. Product constructed.
Now, so as another pro tip, I found out that I'm going to be buying ferrite dust now. Before, there's some major changes that have happened. Major changes in duplicating things. Rusted metal, you could get a lot more ferrite dust out of it. Now, it's an even Steven type thing. There's nothing you can combine with ferrite dust to get any more out. While I'm thinking of it. I mean, I don't know. See, that's 1 to 1. See, it's still 1 to 1. It wouldn't make any sense. Maybe there's something you can combine with this. That would be stupid. Usually, oxygen is a duplicator. Paraffinium, maybe. Well, gold and silver. And paraffin, whoa, what's this? What's this? This is different. Pugnium is also a duplicator. What is this now? Let me see if this is in my... I don't think this is in my chart. This is different. This is not listed. Let's see. I'll write this down so I can figure this out. I mean, you're using up pugnium. Pugnium is a little bit rarer to buy. Why does it say 3? What the hell is going on here? This can't be right. 2 ferrite dust gives... Oh, this is different. This might work. 1 pugnium. Oh, we found something. Hmm. This is not in their list. Nope, it's not there. It's not in the list. Let me look up pure ferrite. Where the hell is pure ferrite? Ferrite dust converts to pure ferrite on a 1-to-1. They don't even have that listed in here. They're not showing the conversion to pure ferrite. Huh? They're not showing it in here. Here it is. Magnetized and ferrite is... Okay, see, magnetized would end up taking... No, wait a minute. Ferrite dust and pure ferrite are the same. It just seems odd, you know, like 2 ferrite dust ought to make up 1 pure ferrite, but it doesn't. Oh, here it is. 2 ferrite dust plus 1 pugnium gets 3 pure ferrite. Let's see. Ferrite dust times 2 plus PUD times 1 is... Oh. I don't think it's useful. Oh, you're trading in... Because pure ferrite and ferrite dust are the same, but you can't convert it back, though. You cannot convert, but you can use pure ferrite to make the chromatic metal. You can use, so 1 pugnium. Okay, so then we have thus pugnium times 1, 2 pure ferrite times 1, 2 chromatic metal times 1. Okay, so you see what's happening here? Hmm. You can't convert the pure ferrite back to ferrite dust. You can't convert the chromatic metal back to... I don't think you can do anything with the magnetized ferrite either. So you get... You're using 3 products. You're using 3 products to gain... You're gaining... You're trading a pugnium for a pure ferrite is what you're doing. And the pure ferrite goes to chromatic metal. Let me just look here. Now see, it doesn't say that in here. It's the, you have to have, if you just have copper and you trade copper for chromatic metal, you lose a copper. So, then you've got copper times 1 plus pure ferrite or pugnium times 1 yields chromatic metal times 1. So once you convert that ferrite dust over, you can't get it back. Wait, you wait just a minute. The rusted metal. You gain a pure ferrite from the pugnium. So let's say if you go to the market and there's no pure ferrite, which there usually isn't, but if there's ferrite dust, or what if there's no pugnium? If there's ferrite dust, so you're using, so pugnium gets you an extra ferrite, basically then, but then you've got to add that to, either way you're getting a pure ferrite. But it's not free. It's an even trade. That's what they've done with everything that I can see here, except for there are some items that they didn't touch. They didn't touch the cobalt. They didn't touch the chlorine. I don't know what others things have been affected. My bird's like, I'm just looking at my other screen. I'm not looking at chat here. I'm just mulling over this. So, nobody's in chat. We could look at pugnium. Let's see if what it says about pugnium making stuff here. Pugnium and calsac, no. Magnetized ferrite. 3 magnetized plus a pugnium gets you 4. So you're getting a magnetized. 2 ferrite plus a pugnium gets 3. Now wait a minute now. But you can't convert the magnetized ferrite back to ferrite dust. No, so it's not it. Magnetized construction unit. Magnetized drift suspension. Electric tray table. Construction research unit. What the hell is a construction? Oh, you know what that is? The construction research units. Those are the things that get your items at the place. Is a portable base building product for discovering new blueprints in exchange for salvage data. You can make those. Oh, we just discovered something really new here. Holy shit. Oh my god, and they're so easy to make. Huh. You see, there's some things that they've done here. So you can buy your way through this fucking game. That's major. Let's put that here. In caps. New. Blueprints. Unlock. If missions don't get them. Though I prefer to get them through missions. Alright. This is a major find. So we've got a construction unit. This is a major, major find. So magnetized ferrite times 20 plus carbon nanotubes times caps get new blueprints at construction station on the Nexus. Wow. So I could just go to town and build all this stuff, and I could have all my construction units, bam, just like that. That's if someone doesn't want to do any missions. Alright, back to magnetized ferrite. Wait, construction, can I disassemble? Let's see that. Just check my stream. I'm trying to find a way to get magnetized ferrite or something. Oh, wait a minute, wait. What if you build something that you can tear apart to get the materials back? But that's just going to get you magnetized ferrite. Like, here's a science terminal. Oh, I just found out something. The terminals tell you what things that you get. It's the quests for the scientist. I just found them. I have them all. I've got all of the stuff from the scientist that I need. What about the overseer? He's got the terminals. Glass. In the following order: weapons, agricultural. Now see, the overseer does give out the agricultural terminal. I was right. So we're on the way. Yep. But I don't know. Demagnetize metal. Oh, wait a minute. Well, you can go. You can trade. Okay, magnetized ferrite gives you 2 pure ferrite. There's a conversion there. I found one. Let's see. Let me look at this other stuff. I found one. It was buried in here. It's buried in here in the middle. No, I just lost it. Yeah, I did. I lost it. Where did it go? Fuck. Here it is. Is it? No. Here it is. It says magnetized ferrite is supposed to give you 2 pure ferrite. So that means you can use magnetized ferrite to get chromatic metal. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go back down here. Try this new method to make chromatic metal. Alright, so it says magnetized ferrite times 1. It's supposed to yield pure ferrite times 2, which yields chromatic metal times 2. This is all new here. So now we've got to make a space and see if we can do something with the magnetized ferrite. And I think magnetized ferrite. I think there's, okay, so like ferrite dust, pure ferrite, and 1 platinum gives you 12 magnetized ferrite. Okay. Ferrite dust, pure ferrite, and gold or silver gets you 8 and 5. We've got pure ferrite, condensed carbon gives you 3. Pure ferrite and condensed. Platinum and oxygen gives you 10. That's 10 chromatic metal. activated indium, ferrite and indium, pure ferrite. Okay, so there's platinum and oxygen. Holy shit, that's 20 chromatic metal. 20 chromatic metal. That's 10 magnetized, 8 from 3, 12 from... You get 12 if you add ferrite dust and pure ferrite. But to make platinum, that's another process, isn't it? Geodesite, iridesite. We actually buy the stuff to make iridesite, but silver and gold make platinum. Ferrite, oxygen. Oh my god. 200 and ferrite plus oxygen plus 250 chromatic metal make 10 platinum. You believe that shit? It's fucking stupid. Platinum is a difficult commodity. Platinum is a difficult commodity. It would add an extra process. Gold, not so difficult. You can get pyrite. That's 8. Ferrite, dust, and condensed. Those are 2 fucking processes. You gotta do a process to make condensed, and then you only get 2 magnetized ferrite out of the deal. Let's check my stream. Oh god, what else is activated stuff we're not dealing with? Ferrite dust and we could gold. That makes 8. That would be 16 chromatic metal. I don't want to do the platinum. I mean, I could buy... It would be expensive. It would be too expensive. I mean, I'd get 250 platinum. I'm using the iridesite for my other product. And then you have to use pure ferrite dust and pure ferrite. It's like you've got to have... It's like too many processes to make magnetized. If I've got ferrite dust and carbon. How do I get magnetized to begin with? Wait a minute, wait a minute. I found it. I found something. I found something. Woohoo! I found how to duplicate. I found how to duplicate chromatic metal. Yep. Yep, it's the pugnium. There it is, because you can trade. You get a magnetized with pugnium. So where is that? So what we've got to do is Alright, magnetized ferrite times 3 plus magnetized ferrite, oops, shit, plus pugnium, AUGNAUM. I figured I'd find something. Times 1 yields magnetized ferrite times 4 recycle magnetized ferrite with AUGNAUM. Alright, we found it. And the magnetized ferrite. So now, let me just go back to the site, which I kindly made it disappear. So if we take, we've got ferrite dust and pugnium gets 3 pure ferrite. No, where did I fucking, pure ferrite, ferrite dust and pugnium. Alright, so let me cut this. I'm trying to come up with a process here. So, ferrite dust, two ferrite dust and a pugnium gets you 3 pure ferrite. Now, how does ferrite dust relate to, how does pure ferrite relate to magnetized? Magnetized ferrite yields 2 pure ferrite. Ferrite dust and pugnium gives 3 pure ferrite. I gotta look, I can't think. They're leaving some stuff out. 2 pure ferrite equals a magnetized. Okay. 2 pure ferrite. So let me put this down. Times 2. Magnetized ferrite times 1. Is that right? Okay. Save this. Alright, so 2 pure ferrite dust with the pugnium gives 3 pure ferrite. Now normally ferrite dust, times 1 yields pure ferrite times 1. However, alright, here's what we gotta figure out. Ferrite dust, 1 ferrite dust yields a pure ferrite. But if I take 2 ferrite dust and add a pugnium, I get 3 pure ferrite. The question is, am I gaining a pure ferrite? And what am I doing? I'm creating a process. Processes take time, and they use up a generator. I'm gaining a pure ferrite, but I can't convert it back to ferrite dust. It the magnetized ferrite I can convert back to pure ferrite, which is down here. Okay, so let me new process, magnetized ferrite and pure ferrite and chromatic metal. Yeah, hello. Two pure ferrite gives me a magnetized. Once I have the magnetized ferrite, I can reproduce the magnetized ferrite with the pugnium. That's one process. It only gets me a gain in magnetized ferrite, and it uses up pugnium, which I don't care about. Then I take the magnetized ferrite, that's an equal trade. It gets me two pure ferrite. And then I can convert the pure ferrite to chromatic metal, but how do I, then I have to have, I still have to have copper. Fuck, wait a minute. Cut it out! No! I just remembered. I did all this, I may have done all this for nothing. Because to make chromatic metal, you still have to have still need copper. Is it copper and... Okay, let me save this, see if we can figure something out in here. So, okay, so this gives me ferrite dust and power. 2 ferrite dust and pugnium gives me 3 pure ferrite. That's 3 ferrite dust. What if I didn't do that process? I'm creating an extra pure ferrite with the pugnium, or I'm creating an extra magnetized ferrite with the pugnium. The magnetized ferrite gets me 2 pure ferrite, whereas if I use the pugnium with the ferrite dust, it only gets me 1. So I need to verify. So this process right here that's sitting in the thing, ferrite dust plus pugnium, this is the one we don't want to use. Caps only gets 1 pure ferrite. Now gets plus 1 magnetized ferrite. Shit. Plus 1 magnetized ferrite equals pure ferrite times 2. But I don't even, which is then used to make chromatic metal. Wait. So I'm getting a double output on pure ferrite from doing the magnetized with the pugnium. So I'm reproducing chromatic, but I'm actually, but I still have to have this fucking copper. Alright, that's the new process. So then the other thing is about the copper. I don't know. If I buy the copper, I have to buy the copper. It's not that expensive. So if I buy copper, buy copper and add pure ferrite to make chromatic, oh jeez, I can't fucking spell for shit. Chromatic metal, oh fuck. No! That's enough. You still have to buy the copper. Fuck. Alright, so let me take this off. Oh, let me make, I don't know if there's, I don't think I have any magnetized metal here. So let's just make, let's make 6 pure ferrite. We're gonna take the pure ferrite here. So now we've got a 2 to 3. So we're using two pure ferrite plus 1 pugnium, and that gets us 3 magnetized. So what I want to, what I'm trying to do is I want to do something. So we begin. All right. Now I take this. Oh damn it! I didn't want to. Alright, I've got 4 pure ferrite in there. Now I take my magnetized. I can create a magnetized. I'm creating an extra magnetized. Okay, so if I do, let's see if I do, well, it's just going to make 4. It's going to use 1 and make 4. So I got 3 sitting there. Hey! now I got 4 sitting there. What the fuck? I still have 4 sitting here. What the fuck is going on? I'm not making an extra magnetized. It's not working. It's only using 3 of them. It's using all 4. You see what's happening? The process isn't working. They fucking hid that in there. I'm gonna tell them it's a bug. It's a major bug. Let me put the pure ferrite back in and see if that's working. So that's 2 of 3, right? What the fuck? What is going on here? I can't make... It's something to do with those lower numbers. Oh, that's magnetized. I should be able to make one. Okay, there's a bug in there. There's some kind of a bug. Let me go back with ferrite dust. Make some more pure ferrite. So that's 2517, 2515, which is 3 of 3. Oh, so if I do 6, that should be 2511. Oh, it's not a bug, it's the maximum amount created. Okay, let me take this back out. Put the pure in. Now total says I can make 12. 2, 4, 6, 8. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. So if I just make 3. Wait a minute, what the hell? That should leave me with 1 ferrite, 1 pure ferrite if I do all 12. Nope, it used it all. When it gets down to that last one, it's using it all. Let me get the dust again. There's a little bit of a bug here when it gets down to the end. I can live with that last one. So let's say I got a whole crap load in there. See if I just make 3, that's gonna use 2509. Okay, that's correct. Let's make 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2501. Okay, so what happens what's happening is when it gets down to the last one, it's using all of the product instead of 2 pieces. I don't care about that. What's one fucking product? Alright, so now if I do all 12, 4, 8, 12, 3, 6, 9, it's going to use all of that product. If I do, I'll say if I do 8, that should only use 6 product. And it does. So if you, when you go down to the very end, it uses all of them. That's bullshit. They're still trying to sneak away one extra fucking product at the end if you don't have it the exact number. Chintzy fucking bastards, aren't they? Same with over here. If it's not the exact ratios, it's going to use one extra product at the end. That's a 16. I've got 12. 4, 8, 12, 16, 3, 6, 9, 12. So now, let's see if this uses the whole thing. I got all the product as long as the number is evenly divisible. Now the question is, getting the magnetized ferrite back to pure ferrite. That's a 1 to 2. So, why does that say 20? Okay, 32. So now I've got 32 pure ferrite. And the pure ferrite's the final product, so maybe I should make a note of that. Now, new process, magnetic ferrite plus pugnium equals, I gotta make another note. Exact ratios as last product eats all of the resource. I mean, you're talking about 40 credits. 40 to 80 credits it's going to eat up. Versus the fact that you're going to be making 200 million or 250 million or whatever more. But maybe negligible. If I'm doing 1,000 products, 2,000 products at a time, then that's got to be negligible. So now I've got my pure ferrite, but I still need the copper. And this is the only way to get it, I guess. But now I've got more pure ferrite. See, that's 2 to 1. Wait, do I? And that's magnetized. So I'm taking all the pure ferrite and making magnetized. No, this is not the process I'm using. This is not the process we're using. Pure ferrite is the final product. Did I said that twice, did I fucking write it down? Alright, So then we got magnetized ferrite to pure ferrite is the final product. Then add to copper. That's what it is. That's the solution. So then the final problem, we're back to copper again. There's no way to duplicate chromatic metal. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There might be something. There might be something. It might be the pugnium. You can take chromatic metal and copper and get 2 copper. You can duplicate copper, but that's not going to work because 1 chromatic metal is 1 copper with the pure ferrite. So you're not duplicating copper. You can't make copper. It has to be bought. Both copper and chromatic metal have to be bought now, I guess. I used to be able to make it. So I have to make the pure ferrite with magnetized and then convert it back, I guess. If I get when I get the copper, and that's how I make the chromatic metal. I guess that's it then. That's how that story rolls. So, what's in my inventory? I can't really use the rusted metal for anything. What the hell is that process? I think rusted metal just converts and there's nothing you can do with it. Let's see. So we might as well take all of that. Put that in here. I don't think there's anything you can do to get. I probably shouldn't bother looking. Well, there's oxygen. There's oxygen and paraffinium. That's just 5 minutes. So all your processes have to be. Let me see. They have to be less than 2 minutes. Alright, that'll work. Then when I go do my stuff, by the time I get my stuff done, this will all be done. Alright. We've got to build a landing pad. We need 10 metal plating. Don't you fucking do what I think you're gonna do. bought all that copper by mistake.
Product constructed. 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 Product constructed.
And that's gonna end. That's gonna end the base computer missions. Um, I could put the landing pad over here. It'd make more sense, wouldn't it? It's a nice little open spot here. Let's see. Like if I make, what if I can make a ramp here of some sort? Oh, I don't have access to the ramps yet. I think that would be a good spot for a landing pad right there. It's gonna be a 4 by square structure, doesn't it? I don't think it's gonna be powered, but so that could be the middle. So then I do 2, and the second one is the middle. My bear's like, uh-huh. I'm missing components? Fuck, did I use all my carbon? Got oxygen.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Holy shit. 2 to 6, 1 to 6, see that? We can really double up on the condensed with the oxygen. Thank God they didn't fucking change that. Can I convert that back, I wonder? It does convert back to carbon. See that? That's like fucking, that's 1,500 freaking carbon in just 2 processes. God. It's not like time is money, but it's like an it's not even convenience, it's more like efficiency. Trying to find the most efficient way to make the most amount of money in the quickest amount of time. My bro's like, okay, I'll agree with that. So that's like 1,500 carbon. Now eventually I'll have a crap load of generators, and I want them up on top of those. I want them on top of those things up there. Am I gonna be able to access them here? I think so. It's a crafting game. You know? Okay, so that's the middle. And I do one more. And then I do...
Thermal protection falling.
3. Oh, wait. That's gonna stick out over the end. And I won't be able to make the fucking ramp. That should be enough to put a thing up here. 2. What the fuck? Oh, that fucking landing pad is huge. Huh. I can't put the fucking landing pad. It has to be on the ground. Well, that's just bollocks. That's just fucking bollocks, because I'm not gonna use my landing pad. I'll have to remove all of this stuff, I guess, and put it here somehow. 1, 2, oops. carbon.
Technology recharge. Ground protection falling.
No sense in having materials, go to waste out here. If I'm gonna build this landing pad out here. I wonder what these geodes and stuff are. I gotta look them up. What if I move? Let's see if I go do this. It does actually connect to the wood. I can see that. Wait. Did it? It actually made a door there. Oh, you know what I can do? I can connect this to the side of the house and make a door somewhere. Oh, fucking hell am I gonna do that? Unless if I make it upstairs. If I make a door on top of that door.
Protection falling.
What the fucking hell? It's showing a door there. But if I put a door there and make a set of stairs, it's gonna block that door. Huh. And I gotta put in 9 fucking storage places here, which there'll probably be generators all the way around. Instead of going all the way all down the line, I mean, fuck. Shit. Oh, well, I could plop the
Temperature levels stabilizing.
I could plop the landing thing and just trash all of this fucking snow and build it right here. Can I do that? Can I? What's blocking me? What's preventing me? Those stairs? Oh, I know what I can do. So let's take F2. Now I might be able to put it down there.
Ground protection falling.
Let's see. Yeah, I think it went green. But I can't be standing on it where I'm building it. Fuck, how am I gonna do it? I can't fucking... I think I had it once. I'm just in the fucking way. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do, C. Toggle build camera. It won't let me build it there. Something's in the way. That wall might be in the way. I don't really want it there anyway. Maybe I can stick it out a notch.
Levels stabilizing.
Well, if I put another... Let's get rid of these walls, maybe. Yeah, but then I won't be able to put a wall there. Let's stick it out a notch. Let's see. It's gonna lay waste to this whole platform. Let's do here, here, here.
Ground protection falling.
I can't pull it back. It just wants to put it right by that door, and I can't pull it back. Why won't it fit in there? Oh, you know why? Because there's wood underneath. It'll go there. I don't want to put it there. Ain't that some bullshit, huh? That's the bottom floor. What if I remove all three of these? That might be what the issue is. No, it still won't go in there. Unless I put it on that second floor. I want to get rid of that fucking... Oh! There's a spot there. Okay, so it's the end. It's the stuff on the end. It's that whole corner on the end. That's what's causing the issue. So that means I gotta move all of this. And I gotta fucking make room. Hey! What are you doing? Don't be a little prick. I want to get this fucking thing built. I gotta put my oxygen in. Now, I know this fucker better go in there. Come on. There it is. Is that it? I think that's it right there. Oh, you fucking bitch, you! No, I thought it made it up on the top. Pardon my French. Oh, you fucking bitch, you! So we've got some snow here. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it is what it is, you know? Let me,
Temperature levels stabilizing.
fire this puppy back up. Oh my fucking god, there's nothing in there. You fucking tell me, you know?
Technology recharge.
It's like, I don't know if you have to be logged in. I thought there were times where you didn't have to be.
Levels.
Maybe I didn't put anything in there. Let's see how the thing works. We gotta save everything anyway. Here's the pad. Is it green? That's green now. Here we go. Here we go. see how it turns the ship. Oh my fucking god. If I can turn it backwards. Oh, I can get in easy enough. Oh, it's buried in the fucking ground. I don't really like that. I may have to do something about it. Alright, I'm gonna take me a break. We constructed the landing pad. We gotta do this, collect the Korvax cube and hire a base guy. That's what's next. Collect nanites. So we got some missions to do there when we come back.
Thermal protection falling.
I don't know. I gotta fucking deal with that later. Gotta take a break. Wait, I've got a save point. It's a buzzkill game. It kind of gets worse when the fucking generators get going. I don't even listen to the game.